Hello everyone, welcome back to your favorite YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about Black Moon Lilith Cosmic Alchemy Oracle deck. I love oracle decks and card decks that reference astrology or focus on astrology because I like learning about that. That is something I'm deeply drawn to, so I was excited for this deck and I want to get into it. So if you're not sure who Lilith is, she's referred to as the Black Moon Lilith, an astrological point on your birth chart that encourages you to discover the taboo sides of your personality. Lilith specifically shows you where you have hidden true desires from the world to avoid ridicule or abandonment. It could also be on your astrological placements associated with your deep desires, sexual liberation, and the power of you. So I'm going to get into flipping through the cards. If you've seen some of my other walkthroughs, I don't like to explain or talk a lot. I like to show the cards and go through them. So you'll see the cards, and then I'm going to read one card that I picked for you guys as the collective. This deck is split up into 4 different sections, and I've used it only a little bit, a handful of times. We have the Black Moon Lilith cards, which are the first set. Then we have the Dark Divine Archetype cards, so those are going to be, people and archetypes. Then we have the astrological planet cards, which is the sun, the moon, stuff like that. And then we have Alchemy Ascension cards. So those are kind of cool as well. I like decks where you can use the entire deck as one sort of category. I don't really like it when they're kind of chopped up this way, but maybe with this deck, as I use it more, I will find more use for that. The card that I did pull for you guys is number 15. I'm going to go ahead and read from the book so you can see how the book reads. And that is Adam, Dark Divine Father of Creation. The Adam Oracle card signals a time for you to heal your dark divine masculine shadow, a shadow that may originate with the father, a paternal ancestor patterns or imbalances in your relationships. Adam's story can show us that toxicity that can develop around power struggles between masculine and feminine, and why it's important to heal within. The Adam Oracle card rises as an example of what not to do and encourages us to release our toxic masculinity that has held you back in life. Adam was the first man and counterpart both Lilith and Eve in both biblical and myths. He is portrayed as the defenseless man who just wanted submission from Lilith. He was tempted into sin by Eve, who bit into the forbidden apple of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Both creation stories teach women who don't submit to their husbands are evil and that they are not controlled by the will and tempt their husbands to sin. Masculine energy is a concept, and it is used in occult teachings to describe efficiency, competition, and action. Feminine energy is associated with emotions, sense of feeling. Everyone has a level of masculine energy within them, and no matter your gender identity. You can gain an understanding of your masculine energy in your birth chart by looking at zodiac signs most present in your chart. The masculine sign of the zodiacs that are represented by the active air, fire signs are Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Water and earth are the sensory feminine signs, so that would be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And then there's like a little affirmation with the card. It says, stand in your own power through supporting and harmonizing with others. You are transmuting your dark divine masculine power into life. So that is interesting read. I do kind of agree with most of what the card's saying and the meanings of it. It's a good way to interpret the cards, so I like that. I think this is definitely a deck that you almost have to read a little bit through the cards, at least the first few times, or get to know the cards a little bit to get a good reading on. It also has some keywords in the book and stuff like that, which is nice. And then it tells you how to use them, what the different gates are for the alchemy ascensions, so you can work through those as well. I feel like this is a deck, though, that if you wanted to work on healing some energy, this is a good healing deck that you would buy. It has different spreads, but I don't know if they will work with this. I think you almost need to do a one card spread would probably be best. I don't know that you could really do like a full spread, even though she has spreads in here. I just think it would be kind of hard to use it that way unless you split it up into the categories, which she doesn't, to my knowledge, when I'm looking through the book, I don't see any of that. So I do like this deck. I think it's going to be a fun one to play with. Like I said, this is good for probably doing shadow work or healing. She is a black artist too, so most of the characters in her deck are black, and I think that is very refreshing and nice to see. I just like seeing different art styles. I do believe one thing I did see is that some of this artwork is AI generated, which I did not know. I think this is this one. No, it says artwork by Carlos Fima, so maybe I'm wrong about that. I apologize. Alright guys, go ahead and leave me a comment with your favorite card. Give the video a thumbs up if you like videos like this. And I want to say thank you for watching. Again, I try to keep my videos short and to the point. So if you appreciate that, go ahead and like or subscribe to the channel. It helps out greatly. You guys have a good day.